thought I'd do a quick video for you guys. My rental vehicle for the week. 2021 Suburban Premier dual exhaust. Now growing up, we had two. My dad had a 79 and an 84. And they were nice. I've always liked Suburbans. This is completely different. And for a big vehicle, it's like doesn't seem that big in here. I mean, it is. This one's got the third row. I think they probably all do. It's got the captain's chairs in the middle, and it's got every kind of doodad you could possibly imagine. But it's funny. I looked it up because I was like, man, my dad's felt bigger, and because it was. Push this button right there. These are 140 cubic feet or something like that, and the 84 square body was 165. So the interior volume in those was significantly bigger, even though, look at this rear door. It's huge. Front door is not that big. Rear door is enormous. Lots of plastic. What are you gonna do? That's everything now. This is nice for the kids. Big sunroof. So I like all that. That's great. You know, it's a $71,000 truck. Up front, some things I like. I like that. Made in Texas. And it's comfortable. But look at all the buttons. That's how you shift. I couldn't even figure out how to turn the radio on. It's got cameras everywhere. I think it might have one on the moon because it shows you from above. Buttons up there. I don't know if it's four-wheel drive or not. I guess it's not. That's your parking brake, which I'm not crazy about that. I like a mechanical lever, but and these are the buttons to shut off the stuff. I already figured that out. I shut all this shit off. This is that auto on. So it's auto off, stops at parking lights. Yeah, I didn't like that, so shut that off. For your tone, so you can adjust your braking. I do like that. Focusing. I don't want to focus. Doesn't like it anyway. Full gauges, oil pressure, and then engine temp, fuel, and an amp meter, tach, and speedometer. I'm definitely not crazy about that, but that's what it is. I guess this is, you know, to shift up and down, which is, it's all computer controlled, so it doesn't even really matter. I guess that's if you want to lock it in low. I don't know what transmission this has, if it's 8-speed or 10, but I have no real complaints with how it shifts. Big, huge wheels. It's long. And tucked under the dashboard, pretty sure is a 5.3. Definitely not short on power. And I definitely wouldn't want to work on it. I checked to see if this has Hydro Boost. I don't even know if GM still uses that. It's not vacuum boosted. It's got one of those new electric pumps, I think. It looks like you can get to the plugs pretty easy on this side. Plastic valve covers, or a plastic cover over the valve cover, maybe. What this thing is, because I would assume the air cleaner's under there. Gets hot quick. It's like as soon as you start it, it's up to 210 degrees. That aluminum thing right there, I think, is the booster for the brakes. And yeah, lots of plastic under here. Again, that's all new vehicles, right? It's a nice looking truck. Rides great. I guess it doesn't really feel as long as it is, but definitely something that I'm not used to. The Forerunners are not this big, obviously. Higher ground clearance. Doesn't have nearly the gadgets and doodads and electronic stuff that this has. Again, this is the fancy one. Passenger side, same as the driver's. In case you forgot what you were driving. Big console. Very, very comfortable. My wife loves it. She wants one now. We'll see. Cameras everywhere. There. There's probably somewhere up front, I'm sure. I don't feel like looking, but there's a bunch. Yeah, it's cool. I wouldn't want to drive it every day. I would. Just kind of big, but with 3 kids, it's definitely nice. Not that the Forerunner is crammed, but the fact that they can walk into the back seat is nice, and plenty of room for all your stuff. But like I said, I don't know if this is 2W or 4W. I'm gonna assume 2. But boy, it is not high off the ground. You can't even tell anymore. Let's see. Yep, definitely 2W. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's the rack opinion. I think it's 2-wheel. Oh man, I can't tell. Yeah, I don't see an axle over there. Full frame. That's nice. Look at those transmission coil lines. Huge. Have independent rear suspension? I think so. I'm not too fond of that, but it sure looks like it does. Oh well. It's the way of the world now. But it's nice. And you're not going to be pounding on the trails like the square bodies could, but it's certainly a nice family hauler, and it's better than that thing. Any of these lame crossovers by a long shot. There you go.